Hello, I'm Madani Ariyam. This is about my new online course, Business Advice and Accounting Systems. I'm going to talk about, this is section 2, lecture 2. I'm going to talk about some tasks that need professional help in a business. If you might be running a business, still you need some professional help in accounting. Are you a work-at-home mom presiding over a sizable online business in nearly any industry? Then it can make sense to hire a bookkeeping service to take some of the financial burdens off top management, that is yourself. For some growing internet businesses, the cost of adding an accounting service may be unaffordable, but for others, this kind of strategy is the key of increasing productivity and profitability. Here are some of the top reasons that work-at-home moms choose to use outside bookkeepers when their businesses are expanding or becoming more involved. Suppose you want to employ staff, you need payroll help. Experienced managers know that payment problems can create all kinds of issues related to financial liability or personal relations. Let the bookkeepers handle payment details and focus on running your business, that is the payroll. Annual tax filing. Do you know employ a specialized tax preparer every April? However, a bookkeeping service might be able to combine tax services and other financial services into one regular annual service. They could do that. You don't need to hire a specialized tax preparer. Accounts receivable and accounts payable. Say you are having too many clients and you have to invoice them. That is, otherwise you will not get the money from the clients. They will take enough time, or they will exceed the time limit. That will end up in having cash flow problems. So you need to have help in accounts receivable and accounts payable as well. You might be buying lots of things to run your business, so you got to pay your bills on time, otherwise you will have bad credit. So there will be so many problems, so you have to have a bookkeeping service to deal with that. Then you will feel more comfortable. Resolving financial conflicts of interest. Another reason that internet business managers to choose to use bookkeeping services to address situations, because trading partners might have access to the same capital but different ideas of how to use that money productively. Every so often business experience problems where a partner or another leader is allocating money in ways that the management team does not approve. So when you are in a partnership, you can have conflict in the financial dealings. So if you have an outside person to deal with, then have a bookkeeping service that will resolve the problem as well. Having a bookkeeping service in place often helps to avoid these kind of situations, because the allocation of money is more concrete and gets more tracking periodically. Employee withholding. Withholding taxes from employee paychecks is another business aspect that can be daunting to business owners. When you are having employees, you got to pay the tax. Specialized bookkeeping services know how to deal with the ins and outs of different tax withholding situations. Is there one area where these financial firms can provide services that are worth the cost? That is definitely worth the cost, because you will have problems with the tax department otherwise. As future managers in business, you will need to understand and analyze the financial performance of your organization. It will let you meet targets and improve when necessary. Knowledge of accounting techniques and the ability to interpret accounting statements will be critical to your effectiveness as a manager. As a manager, you have to know how to interpret accounting statements. That is important for you. Managers make decisions because you make decisions, that's why. The elements of a decision will often integrate financial, marketing, human resource, and other considerations. Although the quantitative information generated by accountants is often very compelling, it is not absolute, and students should always consider the organizational context of the data. Furthermore, an understanding of the concepts and ideas presented in this unit is vital to appreciate fully the material that will perform in other groups elsewhere in the course. Because managers are making decisions, the elements of decision will often depend on the financial, marketing, human resource, and other considerations. Although the quantitative information generated by accountants is very compelling, it is not absolute, and students should always consider the organizational context of the data. Financial accounting and reporting. This area consists of accounting information that in public domain, because it's going to go out publicly, and which published by organizations. It is used by the various stakeholders to make economic decisions about those organizations. And the free up time, by outsourcing the bookkeeping work, you will be they will have free time. Otherwise, you will be spending more time in learning bookkeeping and more time in doing that. That will cost you more money, because time is money. You will be spending more time in bookkeeping work. Many of these issues have something in common. Internal problem solving can take away time from customer outreach, expanding a business process. If you spend time in bookkeeping, you will not be able to expand your business. On the other hand, anything else those business leaders consider a priority. You have to have free up time to consider the priority. Hire out your books, and you will free up more internal resources for doing what made your business success in the first place. If you waste time in doing bookkeeping, you will not know how you made your business success, and you will have to analyze the reasons and continue to make it a success. So you have to get somebody else to do your bookkeeping. These are just some of the favorite reasons for using bookkeeping services for work at a home-based business. If more employees and business processes your home, business includes, and then more critical it is to look at the best ways then to manage finances from payroll to taxes and allow for future growth. It is required by law for businesses, whatever the size, should keep a record of every financial transaction of the firm. That is inevitable, because it should balance with the bank statements. We should reconcile with the bank statements. Whatever you spend, whatever you get. The documents will then be presented to the government on tax time to determine how much tax businesses have to pay and how much tax returns they will get. You have to do all the internal work, the bookkeeping work, and at the end of the year you prepare the tax returns or tax papers and submit it to the tax office, and you will know how much tax you have to pay or how much money you will get it back. If you are owner of an online store, then you might want to find bookkeeping for your online business, because this will make a lot easier for you to run your business. That is the ultimate decision you can make from this lecture. But if you want to run your business easily, you have to hire a bookkeeping service, online bookkeeping service, or an in-house bookkeeper, or outsource, or whatever it is. Is a bookkeeping one of the critical roles in business? Do you agree? Yes, that is true. If the bookkeeping is not done, you will not know how much money you have got, how much money you have spent, and you will not be able to answer the tax office in a correct way. So the tax inspector is trying and penalize you. To hand over all the details to one person and put your full trust into them, can you do it? You have to do it. For that, you have to do good research to find a good bookkeeping service. That is the end of this lecture. Thank you for listening to this presentation. Thank you. I will see you in the next lecture. Thank you. Bye for now.